Hey guys, what's up? So in today's video, I have a huge Nano Dimensions update for you, but more importantly, I want to show you the chart because I'm seeing a huge strength in this stock, and actually this strength has been shown over the last few months, but more importantly, we need to focus on the present and the future. And so I'm going to go through what I'm talking about, but it's to do with this company's intrinsic value going to substantially increase very soon. And it's really remarkable how this stock has held up the past little while. But anyways, let's dive straight into this video. Okay guys, so before I cover this very important update, don't forget to drop a huge thumbs up on this video. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And as always, don't forget to check out the links down below in the description. I have a Webull link where if you sign up using it and deposit just $100, you'll get 4 free stocks. So obviously that's an amazing return on your investment, but it's not nearly as good as what Nano Dimensions could be returning for us over the next couple of years. So let's dive into what I'm talking about. Now, first thing I want to mention, and it's something a lot of other YouTubers have already talked about, so I'm not going to waste too much of your time with this. It's that Nano Dimension prices 60 million registered direct offering. Now, most of us knew this was coming. However, I don't think any of us expected it this soon. Considering they did their last one just 10 days ago, I thought we'd be seeing this closer to January 2021. But this obviously means they are rushing ahead towards something. So I'm going to briefly talk to you about what they could be rushing towards and what that means for this company's intrinsic value, because that's not something that's being overly talked about. And so I'm going to be covering that for you guys, and it's really interesting actually how strong this stock has been the past while. And I think that actually is partly due from ARK Invest. ARK Invest has been piling into Nano Dimensions, and a lot of retail investors follow ARK. So when we see ARK piling into this company, a lot of retail investors follow suit. And I think that's partly why there's been so much strength, because there's been a ton of capital raised over the past 5 months now, where normally a company's share price tanks on that kind of news. And don't get me wrong, Nano Dimensions, it does dip on that news. Like if we read here, Nano Dimension drops 14% after 60 million direct offering. But it really doesn't have that dramatic of an effect. You can see here, it did drop 14%, but it immediately bounced back. And then since then, we've kind of leveled off, but there's also been a bit of a broader market sell-off towards the end of today's trading day. So that could also be a part of that. Now moving on, let me read part of this article for you guys, and then I'm going to talk about this company's intrinsic value and why it's actually really undervalued right now. So first, let's dive into this article. So it talks about at a price of $5 pursuant to a registered direct offering, the gross proceeds of the offering will be approximately $60 million. Now, the company intends to use the net proceeds for working capital and for other general corporate purposes, and pursuing strategic opportunities, including possible business combination transactions. That is the key thing here. So, Nano Dimensions has about $200 million of cash on hand right now, and there's a lot of rumors going around that they're going to acquire another company. Now, I'm going to explain to you guys why this is so huge. Okay guys, so the point of this video isn't actually for me to announce this 60 million direct offering. It's actually for me to present to you guys the unbelievable asymmetrical return opportunity that Nano Dimensions is now presenting to us. So what an asymmetrical return is when a company has limited downside and massive upside. And that is exactly what I look for in the stock market. And I've had pretty good success doing that. So the reason why I'm seeing an asymmetrical opportunity here is, one, Nano Dimensions has a market cap of 600 million. So that is how much the stock market is valuing the company right now. But the company has 200 million on its balance sheet. So really, this stock should never trade below 200 million. Like, it shouldn't trade below how much cash it has on hand. That would be completely absurd and it would be grossly undervalued. So right now we have a limited downside because we have a ton of cash on hand that will likely be used to acquire a company, and then once that company is acquired, that'll just add to this company's intrinsic value, and that'll be worth at least that 200 million, and it'll actually eventually grow to more than that as long as this company they acquire performs well. I mean, whatever the company might be. So the point is that it has a limited downside of, let's say, 30 to 50%, and then you got to look at the upside. And the upside with Nano Dimensions is massive. This is a home run stock. This isn't the kind of company you want to sell when it gains 30%. So this is the kind of opportunity that people really look for in the market. Limited downside, massive potential. However, you should still treat this as a speculative position because it always could fail if its innovative product doesn't succeed. However, I would say on a probability basis, it's much more likely that this company 10 to 100x's then goes bankrupt. So I hope that all makes sense to you guys. It's really actually quite simple. $200 million of cash plus the company being valuable. You combine it, you get an intrinsic value, which means it's basically your limited downside, and then you look at the upside, and with this company, its upside is massive. This isn't like a Walmart that's a slow grower. It's a very innovative technology, and with technology companies, 1 out of 10 usually succeeds, and the ones that do succeed are absolute home run stocks. So we're looking at that asymmetrical return. So yeah, anyways guys, this is one of the best asymmetrical opportunities that I can see in the stock market right now, and we can all thank ARK Invest and Cathie Wood's team for finding this opportunity for us, because realistically, most of us just wouldn't be able to find a stock like this. So yeah, if you're not already invested in Nano Dimensions, I wouldn't worry about getting in at a lower price, because again, this isn't a slow growing stock. It's either a home run or it's nothing. So trust me when I say this, if you get in 10% lower, over the next 3 years, it's gonna mean nothing to you. If you make a 900% return or an 800% return, you're not gonna care. You're gonna be happy either way. And I will be doing a long-term price prediction for this stock in the next few days. So make sure you subscribe to this channel if you wanna see that. So as always, thanks for watching until the end. I really appreciate that. I hope you guys learned a little bit from this video, and I'll see you in the next one.